What's good, sports world? I'm Mookie Hawkins, and welcome to Sportsqube TV, bringing you the latest and greatest sports stories, not only in Western Europe, but across the globe. In today's show, we'll be talking about the Buffalo Bills. Out with the old, who's going to be the new? In college football, who's going to win the national championship? Later on in the show, we will feature our Western New York Power 10. Speaking of that, Western New York legend Damian Foster will be here to give us his top 5 ballers in Section 6. Now, joining us in Colleen's Corner, those Lady Hawks of O'Hara, women's basketball, still flying high in 2017, UIFL Nationals, Buffalo Sabres, and much, much more. So if you're looking for the scoop, don't worry, we got your back. Sportsqube TV, coming right up. The Buffalo Bills 2016 season has been another blur, and you can add another coach on the casualty list as the Buffalo Bills fired Rex Ryan just in only 2 seasons. Ryan finished with an overall record of 15-16. Now that's the second best winning percentage since Wade Phillips in 2000. But Ryan, being a defensive guru from his days in Baltimore, couldn't convert the best 4-3 defense into his exotic scheme, as the Bills' defense diminished drastically, going from 4th overall in 2014 under Jim Schwartz to 15th in 2015, now a dismal 19th overall. Bills did suffer some setbacks, releasing of Carlos Williams, the Darius suspension, injuries to Sammy Watkins, Chris Bragg, Shaq Lawson, Reggie Ragland, and Aaron Williams didn't make things easier. So out with the old, who's going to be the new? Head coach, that is. The front runner is offense coordinator Anthony Lynn, who revitalized the offense to having the top rushing offense in the NFL. His running mate appears to be Gus Bradley, the former head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bradley runs a hybrid 4-3 scheme that has made him famous when he was the defensive coordinator back in Seattle. Jacksonville did finish 6th overall in total yards allowed and 8th in third down percentage. A major problem the Bills had were getting teams off the field on 3rd down. So where would you think the Bills need help at, you may ask? With the 10th overall pick in the draft, safety is a glaring need with only one healthy safety on the roster. The Bills could use the services of Malik Hooker from Ohio State. The 6'2", 210 playmaker had 7 picks and returned 3 to the house last year. He's fast, rangy defender with great ball skills. We also could use the right tackle and a bigger wide receiver. And at 6'3", 225 pounds, Mike Williams has the size and the speed to stretch the defense. The Bills need to fill this spot, basically due to Robert Woods being a hot commodity in free agency. For more on the Bills draft picks, please go to www.sportsqubetv.com for my latest top 10 picks and a complete Bills mock draft. Here we go. I-90 Holiday Showcase, #1 small school health science versus Rochester early at Villa Maria. Tyron Lott scores 2 of his 10 points to give the Falcons the lead. Taj Minho answers back as he freezes games with the step-back 3 as the Cobras take a 2-point lead. Down 49-47, Tavion Nelson's big day came with this big bucket to force overtime. Brian Harrell of Rochester early led the Cobras with 14 points, but Devontae Gaines, a.k.a. Ticket, exploded to the rack for the big lay-in. Gaines finished with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Rochester are up 1 when Gaines gets a huge block and outlets to Locke, which finds Wise Threat in the corner for the game-winning 3. Threat led all scorers with 15 points as the Falcons closes the show with Karan Briggs having a little cookies and cream as the Falcons beat Rochester early 59-55. What was the focus for today's ball game?
They told me they got big guys, we're a small team, so we had to get rebounds, I had to work hard, hustle, usually they bully me, but I had to step my game up today.
Well, with that being said, you did post a double-double, you were the player of the game. The game was forced to overtime.
Yeah.
What was your coaches telling you guys when the game was forced in OT?
He said, just saying don't force it, you gotta play at your own tempo, don't play at their tempo because the whole game was rushing. So we got to slow it down. We got to praise off every time.
So, Wise, tell us a little bit about your opponent today from Rochester.
Coach Ty told us they had a big large team, they had a couple big men. He gave us a little scouting report, told us where they could go. And some were for sure, number one was for sure. And we couldn't go left, so he just was a scouting report.
It's a nice little scouting report.
Yeah.
In Monsignor Martin action, number 1 large school Canisius bringing their 36-game winning streak to Timon, who hasn't lost at Jim Polano Court since 2014. As 6'2 junior, Austin James knocks down 3 of his 10 points to give Canisius the lead at halftime, 26-23. Tigers went on a 10-2 run due to Davion's Warren monster game, but the play of the day belonged to Jace Johnson. Crosses Warren down the pipe and punches on the entire team. Sophomore point guard Justin Johnson, and hold that, finishes with 18 points and 4 assists. Tigers are up 2 when they decide to hack-a-shack Jace Johnson to the free throw line with 19 seconds left. Now Johnson misses 2 shots the last possession, gets another chance to tie the game, but he doesn't bend his knees and misses 4 straight free throws. 36-game winning streak over a Western New York opponent snapped. Warren's career day, 27 points, 20 rebounds, was the first 2020 game from a Timon player since Charlie Comerford did it in 1999. Tigers win 67-65.
So, Coach, tell us how proud you are of your team's performance.
I mean, extremely proud. That's the first time anybody has beat them in 2 years in the league in Western New York. And that's a great team, no matter who they roll out there year in and year out. They're well coached. They know how to play. Everybody stick to who they are, which makes them tough, and they can make shots this year. If that's one thing they can't do is make shots. And for our kids to come out and show the poise.
Man, I'm just happy that when I wasn't playing good, my teammates were able to have my back, and I just played defense and just went 3 balls I can.
Now, it was a topsy-turvy game. You guys were a little bit down at halftime. What did your coach tell you to get you guys back going?
Man, I got to step my game up. I can't just have 4 points and not play defense. I have to score and play defense and get my team involved.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Me and the team, we just happy we got the win. Beat the team at 36-game winning streak.
Now, you're a sophomore. I know you want to get too much in the hoop a lot of Canisius time in the game. So, what was your focus and what was your mentality for today's matchup?
My focus today was just to play with confidence, just play my game and take care of the ball.
O'Hara's domination goes back to 2012 when Aaron Shabazz and Leah McDonald paved a tradition of winning, sort of like UConn Huskies of Western New York. That torch was passed to Keontae Edwards and 2014's Player of the Year, Jonte Walton. Now, keeping that torch lit is UB signee Summer Hempfield and Adia Ziegler, who's headed to Canisius College. With 3 state titles and 2 Federation belts, the Lady Hawks are on pace to win over 140 games in a 5-year period and have a chance at a 4th straight Monsignor Martin championship. So, how will this tradition keep the Hawks flying high in 2017?
More wins, more titles, and more respect for the school.
Same thing. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but federations, it meant more. Because the talent here, it's not bad, but it's not to the aspects of New York City.
My sisters are seniors, so they teach me at home and here, they're really hard on me, so I'm always trying to live up to that. Well, they're the role models on the team because they're older and we're younger and we just grew up playing AAU and high school basketball, so I try to be just like them somehow because
they have taught me hard work pays off, especially in India because she's on D1 playing at Canisius, and I wouldn't be like that, play D1.
Our recipe is, first of all, as you know, you need good players. And you get the good players and you try to take them to another level. What a lot of coaches don't believe in this area is competition. So we seek out competition where other schools run away from competition. Most of the schools around here, they won't even play us. They don't even want to get in the same building with us, but they want to scrimmage you to get ready for the sectionals and all the rest of college. It's work. If you don't put the work in the gym, you don't put the work in the off season, or you're not on your own doing stuff, you're not gonna be the player of the year. You're not gonna do that because another girl gonna do it. Somebody else gonna take your spot on that. My thing is, we here, don't let them take your spot. You really gotta instruct them like, this is how you set a screen, this is how you roll off the screen, this is when you back cut, and once you kind of master that girls basketball, you're ahead of the game. So that's one of our things that we do here is try to teach, not only from me, it's other coaches that help me, Mike McCarthy from Mount St. Mary's, we had another coach from Mount Mercy. That's where I want my kids to be. We want to be on the stage. Like we're going to be the first team out of here to play in what's called the Mecca in New York City. It's a big event for everybody coming across the country. It's an invitational only that we've been the only team.
Well, that's our show for today. I would like to thank Cotton O'Hara High School for opening up their doors to Sportsqube TV and all our guests. I would also like to thank Hitman Productions and everyone who played a part in this new network. Now remember, every other Sunday we'll be bringing you the latest and greatest sports stories in Western New York. So until next time, if you're trying to shine, just remember, you got to put your work in. From Sportsqube TV, I'm Mookie Harkins. Be well, everybody.